I really wish something like this could happen in my life. That'd be way too cool. Hello everybody, my name is Meisterbloo, and today I took a look at episode 2 of Netoge. I want to apologize first and foremost because my videos have not been coming out much lately for the past couple days now, and that's not because all the episode 1s are done. No, I still have some episode 2s of things that I'm going to be watching and doing videos on, but I have gotten sick, and I've literally had no free time in the past week because I have 2 shows that I'm working on, 2 theater shows locally that I'm working on that are opening tonight. And I've had to go from school in the morning to work in the afternoon, straight to rehearsals for those until late at night, and then just sleep. So, no time to watch any anime or anything, so I apologize for that. But this is one I definitely wanted to get out, like, because I really liked the premise of this show, and I still I'm really digging this show a lot. And to forewarn you guys who don't usually watch my first look videos, once I reach episode 2, it's kind of cards are off the table, I go through spoilers. So you have been warned, go watch the show before you come see this. This episode was really cool. It had a lot of things that I honestly wish could have happened to me in my high school experience. Would have made that a lot better. The idea is it picks up right after the end of episode 1. They're still at the meet and greet, and for starters, I gotta say that Akko doesn't seem to like the idea that people are completely different in real life than they are in the game. So much so that she gets kind of scary whenever she finds somebody she has a very strong opinion about. I don't know if it's some sort of disorder or if they're just doing it to be goofy and make her seem like, oh, she's a cute, cuddly character until she finds something she doesn't like and then she's evil. And I do want to clarify something that I actually messed up in the first episode. I got them confused. The president of the student body, I think it's student body president, at their school is the one who has all the money and has the rich mage character, not the tsundere person. So the tsundere girl is someone who's constantly talking herself up. They go from this meet and greet to school, and before they get to school, the night before, they're online again, meeting and talking, and it's a really cool effect where whenever they seem to be, because it's from the guy's perspective, so whenever they see the other characters seem like they're not being their characters, they're being themselves, they like transform into their real life like looks. They aren't the character anymore. And then you have this moment where the tsundere girl's really trying to stay in her character, but it keeps stuff keeps happening that causes her to like kind of freak out a little bit and start yelling at the guy. And every time that happens, she transforms between her character and herself in the character's armor. Really, really cool. I hope that's a running thing in this show, because I love that. And before they log off for the night, she looks at him and says, look, we are not friends at school. You don't come up and talk to me at all at school, because you are gross otaku and I'm actually pretty good. I'm pretty solid in my status at the school. So you do not talk to me. We are not friends when we're at school. Got it? And he's like, yeah, I got it, don't you worry. The next scene, she is so awkwardly saying good morning to him at school, and that got me great. I was laughing so hard at that. That was hilarious. Thankfully, they get it all kind of settled, and she's all like, all right, you done good? We're still good. I'm sorry about that. And he's like, don't worry about it. We're all good, and nobody knows a thing. The next second after that, Akko comes in, and it's just like, hey, Rusiane Schwein, and it's just like calling them by their character names, and everyone's like, you know this girl? And she goes, of course he does. He's my husband! That's my favorite kind of humor, really, is when you have a situation that gets diffused and then immediately the situation goes 10 times worse than it was before. And it's interesting finding out, because they find out that Akko has this really hard time separating reality from real life. She thinks that what she views it as is she views that the main character, the guy, she views that he is just the real life version of the character, whereas in actuality it's the character is a characterized version of him, and she has that mixed, and they're going to try and get her to kind of see how that's not the right way to view things, and they're gonna do it because the tsundere girl calls the guy, because he's like, okay, just don't call me husband and don't call me my character name. I don't really mind you hanging out around me and all that. And the tsundere girl calls him she uses a phrase, but basically she calls him something that's equivalent of a guy who plays online games to pick up girls. And he's like, I am not that. I am a very pathetic person who just goes home and plays video games all night long, and I'm gonna prove it to you. So the rich girl who's the student body president, because she's super rich, her family has a lot of money and stuff, she sets up a net game club at the school with 4 very high-tech PCs, and it's beautiful. I wish that could have happened in my high school. I would have been there non-stop. And the idea behind this is that they are going to be able to sit next to each other playing the games so that Akko can see that there is a separate person between the character in the game and the guy playing it. And it ends with him logging on and nobody else already being on yet because I think it's later in the night. And he bumps into the cat person, who I can't help but want to know what's gonna happen next, because that cat person, if it's the one I remember, it is the person who's a guy playing a cat female character who he proposed to. I cannot wait for the next episode, so I will see you guys all then. Till next time, everybody, peace out.
See you.